Good evening, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving week. And welcome to a Tuesday night DE Band of Brothers call. We are excited to have everybody together on this great week so that we can all get together and just be grateful for how wonderful life is and how much we attract and how abundant everything is in our great profession. And we have this beautiful family connected. It's going to be a great week. I know personally, I have had a fantastic week. I think your energy and what you take into the office just really just opens up that window for everyone to be attracted into your office. We've been so busy, full of new patients this whole week, and even though when we could have a short-minded week in our head, we're just having a full week in the first 2 days. So hope you are too. Um, and let's see here. We got some announcements. First of all, get your reservations for the DE coming up here in January. That is January 18th to 21st. This one is at the Sand Key Beach Resort in Clearwater, Florida. Personally, I think this has been one of my favorite hotels to go to. I love this one. This is great. There's a lot of fun stuff to walk to and some things just over the bridge. I really like this spot. So make sure you join us. Also, don't forget that Saturday night party. You know we get crazy on those themes. It's going to be Wild Wild West this time. The Wild West goes south. So come with your fun outfits and get ready to have some great time together. I think Saturday nights are a great time for us all to just really wrap things up and meld our hearts and have a good time and just be together and fellowships because there's so much time in between the DEs. One more announcement. I got a sheet on my notes here. The GCC has opened up. Oops, sorry, sorry, Kat. The GCC has opened up the Tim Langley Scholarship, and that one is near and dear to my heart. If you are a student and you are involved in the profession and fired up for chiropractic, this man's name on your scholarship is an honor. I cannot think of anyone better to represent students and chiropractic than Mr. Tim Langley. Dr. Tim Langley, I love that man. He is the reason I am at DE. This is also a call to doctors now. GCC, go on their website and make contributions to this scholarship fund. It is a good cause. It is a good thing to honor Tim Langley. And so everybody get on the georgiachiropractic.org website and do your part for that. Okay, enough of me. Tonight's guest. I call her my fairy godmother. She is the best. She's the perfect one to talk to us the week of Thanksgiving. She's a true leader. Her passion is far beyond any of us could ever hope for. She is such a role model of love and abundance and just beauty and principle, and she is always so fired up for chiropractic, and I cannot wait to hear her speak tonight. Everybody welcome the one and only Paula Hedglon.
Hi, everybody. Well, thank you, Dawn. I think you should just keep talking because what you said, everything that I needed to say. But I do want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. This is a great week. You know, it's always God, family, and chiropractic. And one of the things about Thanksgiving and the word thanks and giving, giving is a big part of Thanksgiving. And we all are excited about family coming over, being together with family. But you know what? There are people that do not have family. There are people in my practice that are all alone. There are people that you know that are not with anybody. This is a time to give. You could give them food. You can give them a card. You could write thank you cards. You can write them a Thanksgiving card. You do so many things for your people to lift them up. And that's what this is all about. This is a reminder to always keep giving, always keep thanking people. We had a challenge yesterday in our office. I asked my team to see how many times they could thank somebody for something. And I didn't want it superficial. I wanted it really genuine from the heart. And it was very interesting because they all felt really good about it. And the people felt good when they left too. So this is something that you could do tomorrow if you're in the office or not, but just, thank people for any little thing. Thank you for calling. Thank you for bringing the star fruit. Thank you for bringing the chocolate, the coffee. We have people all the time that just give, 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 not just us. So that's part of receiving too. So many times when we have Thanksgiving, we have to be thankful from the moment we get up every single day. The gift of life, the gift of life. And that's what we work with, life. In our offices in chiropractic, Dr. Sid always had a vision in chiropractic. He didn't see it any other way. He saw it thriving. He didn't see it surviving. And we need to see it the same way. We have to give thanks for the people that came before us. Dr. Sid, Dr. Sigafus, Dr. Santo. But you know what? There is nobody else I can think that could thank people more than anybody was Dr. Didi Umber. I know he called everybody that gave him a gift for his birthday, and his birthday was November 15th. And he is just an example of all of us of what we want to be. We want to be that humble servant of giving and loving and things. And he always has good things to say about every single person. And that's what I wanted to mention tonight. So, I only had like an hour before to know that I was going to be on this talk. So it's going to be a short one, but it's going to be really sincere from my heart. I have nothing prepared, but I do have something on my heart that I need to share. I just want you to know that there are people out there that are lost. There are people out there that don't have love. There are people out there that are just, I don't want to say suffering, but are really mentally, physically, and spiritually in a place that is not where we are. And that's one thing that we can do for people is to bring them up with a chiropractic adjustment, to connect them spiritual to physical. The more people you touch, the more people you lay your hands on, the more people you give, love, and serve, the more people you do, then the more you will see a healing in this whole country, whole world. That's how we have to think of it. Your people, your practice members that come in, the ones that are watching the media all the time, they're stinking thinking. What do they think about this world? What do they think about what's happening in this world? What's their stinking thinking? Sigafus used to get up on the stage and say, we need to stop thinking of this stinking thinking and start seeing it differently. So let's see it differently. Let's put those blinders on and see the abundance, see how we are all thriving, see the love, see the healing that's happening in this whole world, see the peace in this whole world. This is the week of Thanksgiving, and it's Thanksgiving week. We're so thankful and blessed that we are doing what we want to do as a chiropractor, that we are with our families, that we are with each other, we are with practice members. We are so important to be that light for people. And this week especially, when I was asked to speak on here, I said yes, because it's Thanksgiving. What better time to talk about love and giving and serving and desire and compassion and passion that you have for chiropractic and life. Life is not something that you can just take it for granted. Life is something that is a blessing, and every day is a blessing. You don't know when we're going to be called to not be here. So take every person, and I'm sure you're thinking of some people that you haven't reached out to, or you haven't said, I love you, or you haven't said, please forgive me, or I think you're wonderful. And I just want to give them that thank you note, that giving. We do 3 thank you notes a day. And that's one thing that we consistently do is write 3 thank you notes a day for anything, because that's part of giving, and it's going to go out in the universe, and that's going to make a difference in people's lives. I know that with Dr. Sid, with his vision of chiropractic and his vision of giving, loving, and serving, it's so deep, so deep. And I took it for granted. When I used to go to DE and hear Dr. Sid, yeah, we would laugh at what he said and how he said it. Yeah, we would just, not make fun, but just always repeat what his lines are. But you know what? I really value that time that I was there to hear these stories, because it penetrated the cells of my being. And that's what their DE is doing now for all of you. They're penetrating the cells of your being unconsciously. You don't even know that you're a changed person. You don't even know that you're thinking differently. You don't even know that you're giving, loving, serving more, and that you opened your heart and you actually let love in, and so you can give more love out. You don't know that you're that mirror and that light and that beacon of light for the world. And this is what part of I want to see in this chiropractic thing. See, chiropractic, again, I say this over and over and over again. Chiropractic is my life. It's not what I do. It should be not what you do. And we had George Lubertasso on our Band of Brothers call last night. It was amazing. He told everybody, which is true, people work so hard at doing spinal screenings, doing this, everything outside in, going to open houses, going to do all these things that we did, and it seemed like a big effort. But if we meditate more and we go inside more and we have that peace and that love and we're connected to the spirit, to the innate intelligence, to the universe, if we're connected more, like Peter talks about being connected, meditating and opening ourselves up, people will be drawn to you. People will come in. We've had that this whole week. Dawn even said it, that she's had this whole week like that. And with us too, people are just coming in. Now, why? Because you're ready, because you're clear, because God knows. God will only send you the people that you can handle. So how much can you handle? How much can you give? How much can you love? I had a new patient yesterday. He went to 3 chiropractic offices. None of them would take a walk-in. Give me a break. Don't tell me you're so full that you can't take a walk-in patient. That's ridiculous. So I'm not judging or anything, but this is what I hear on the outside. So don't be that person. Be that one that is open with arms for people coming in. Doesn't matter what time they come in. People that come in, it doesn't matter what condition they have. We say that in DE. Doesn't matter what financial ability they have. It doesn't matter what diagnosis, how old they are, how young they are, what dis-ease they have. You're there to correct their subluxations to allow them to express more life, period. And that's how we roll. And when we roll like that and give like that and really stay focused on the people, focused on your mission, focused on delivering that adjustment to release that life inside of them, focus on giving, loving, hugging them, and just knowing that they are just part of your family. It makes a whole different way of practicing. And I don't even call it practice. I just call it family, fun, and it's like having your just joy every single day you go into the office. And you can have that same joy at home. I'm not saying that it's just at the office. Be that same person at home. Be the person that listens to your children, that acknowledges them, that does all that stuff. Because we do that. We know what it does for people and their spirit. This is the most important part. How did you make people feel? How do you make people feel? How do you want to feel when people talk to you? How do you want to feel when people touch and give you adjustment? How do you want to feel? How do you want to be taken care of? How do you want to be taken care of? Is how you're going to be taking care of other people. So if you can give, love, and serve 100%, all through every cell of your being, with your hands, with your touch, with your eyes, and totally understand and tell them the chiropractic principle. Always never back down, never deviate. Always keep going back to chiropractic, back to chiropractic. George said that last night, back to chiropractic. Then you're going to see where people will be coming from. They'll be coming from all over. And it doesn't matter how far they come, they will come. And Dr. Santos said, it doesn't matter how far they are, you take them. They came into your office, you take them. You are responsible. So we are responsible to take care of the people. We are also must be able to love ourselves, to give love and to receive love. We are here really to help people, right? This is why you got into chiropractic, is to help people. So it's not about how many numbers or business. Yeah, that's all good. But we are here to help people. The more people you serve, the more successful you will be. And we've said that so many times at DE. So if you come to DE once, keep coming back, because you'll hear something different, even though it's the same thing they say all the time. But you'll hear something different because you're in a different place. And sometimes you don't come to get, you come to give. And you have to share. And that's part of DE too. Giving, loving, and serving. I would never say no to Kat. She has done so much for the chiropractic profession, for DE, for GCC. And that little one next to her, Nevaeh, she's just adorable. She's just really going at it and doing what what God has given her a gift for. And Dawn, you're amazing too, because you have this gift of just joy and love and bubbly and sunshine. And I see it all over. And this all those little things make a big difference in people's lives, and that's what they see. If you can be that light like everybody is, you will see your practice just explode. And I mean explode, because if you can just be light as a feather and not take things too seriously, and also just that stinking thinking, I'm telling you, watch what you say, watch what comes out of your mouth. Stinking thinking. You're gonna, and I know Dr. Batwell used to always say that, once they say the doctor said this, they bought into it. Don't let them buy into it. All right. So you have to stay focused and really direct yourself on chiropractic. And that's where the love is going to come, and God is going to give you all the answers from the inside. Innate will provide for anything that you want. Innate will provide for anything that you need. Innate will provide in the right time, the right place. Maybe not your time, but in their time. So I always say, keep the faith. You have to keep the faith and walk by faith, not by sight. And keep that vision, the vision that even Walter talks about, the vision of afar, but the vision that Dr. Sid had. He had a vision that chiropractic was going to be the number one thing in everybody's lives. And that's what we have to say. We have to not keep saying that chiropractic's going down. Chiropractic's going up. And it's going up because we can bring more people to DE and more students and bring them so that they can feel what we feel. And that's what chiropractic DE is all about. It's about the feeling. It's not so much the rah-rah or what you get as far as like technique and different things. You'll get that. But it's what we have to do to clear ourselves out so we can connect to people better, love better, give better, and serve better. Serving is a big thing, and that you're going to see that this week, because you'll be serving a lot of people at home or in the office or with your family, but serve God. And if you see some place that you need to go, whether it's a homeless place, we had all this food collected. They're collecting tomorrow to this church down the street for all the homeless, and not the homeless only, but the people that don't have any place to go. They give Thanksgiving dinner on that day. So we collected, I don't know how many boxes of food. And we don't do it to say, oh, look what we did. We do it because we know there's a need for people to be part of a family or part of a group or part of something, because that's how they can survive and stay alive. So with that, I'm going to say, oh, wait, I got to put my little turkey hat. I did this yesterday. I put my turkey hat to say Happy Thanksgiving. And I'm honored to be on this tonight. I know it's short and sweet. I was asked at the last minute, but I can't think of anything better to say than just that I love you, and you gotta give, love, and serve, and clear yourself out, meditate more, do what you have to do on the inside so that you can be that vessel for people to come into your space. And always, always do those 49 breaths. Do the meditation before you go in. Hit the love button before you go in. Get your mind in the right spot. Keep thinking positive and constructive thoughts. Don't speak out destructive thoughts. Those are things that can just really ruin something. And your brain hears it, and your cells feel it, and that's what happens. It goes into them. So keep that stinking thinking, but keep the loving part always open with your heart. And give. If you didn't give this, if you think you're giving, give more. Yeah. If you think you're loving, love more. If you think you're serving, serve more. That's my answer tonight. And that's what we all can do. And if we can do that without feeling so stressed, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. No, it becomes a habit, and it becomes so easy to do and so joyful to do. It's such a joyous feeling to give and to see people to receive and light up their face and their life, and make them feel like they're wanted in this world. And that's important. And that's important for life, for them to live. So I love you, and I love DE, and I love everybody on here. And it's God Family Chiropractic. Don't ever forget that. And you guys are all my family, my extended family. And I wish you a very healthy, happy, loving Thanksgiving. And I hope that you can do at least one of those things that I mentioned tonight, so that you can just say, wow, you know what? I think I need to do that. And I think that maybe somebody out there needs to hear it. So that's my message to you tonight. I love and appreciate you. I'll put my turkey hat on to say gobble, gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving.
Boy, I tell you, for a lady who said she didn't know what she was going to say, that was solid. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Paula. That was amazing. So wonderful. I tell you what, you hit me in the gut, because that whole stinking thinking and loving everybody and seeing God in them and not all the things they bring to the table. That is a huge reminder. We all need to remember that. And I know you probably even do too sometimes, but that was beautiful. Thank you so much. You're
Thank you, Dawn.
amazing.
Love you.
Love you. Everybody's chipping in and saying they love you and all kinds of wonderful things. You're the hero of DE today, because you just jumped right in and did what you did. We love you so much. You are my fairy godmother. I love it.
Aw, thank you. Well, I love everybody, and I'll read the comments later.
All right. Well, listen, everybody, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Know that you are loved. Know that you have family. Know that you could put a turkey on your head. And just, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And we will see you all next week.
Yep. Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Go, go.